Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We are live tonight on YouTube, Twitch, and Patreon to watch tonight's Big Brother episode, Veto episode, 90 minutes. Gonna be quite a lengthy one, quite an interesting one. How have I been liking the feeds today? They've been pretty slow. Like, kind of trickling in. Finally got Vince's pitch to Ava, and that did not go well. TJ, thank you for the 11th month. And Lena with the 60th in a row. M with 2 as well. Yeah, honestly, couldn't have gone worse. Envy, thank you for the 62nd. And Cinderella with 66. So two points of business here. I mentioned the Patreon. So I've officially launched for Patreon for the higher tiers, the Cool Kid Club card members and the VIP members over on Patreon. I am doing a variation of this stream that is a bit special. So if you want to watch that version, you can watch it on Patreon. We'll continue to do this for as long as I'm able to. So you can head over there. Val, thank you for the 16th, and BL Taft with 58. The other thing, if you're not a Patreon person, maybe you're not even a Twitch person, maybe you're a YouTube person over there. I mentioned I turned on memberships for YouTube. They are running a promotion that they're giving me $15 for every new member, up to like 100 members or something. Is that it? Yeah. And I think we have like 52. And the offer expires on the 3rd. So up front, no requirement, no pressure whatsoever. There's really, unlike Patreon, there's really no real additional benefit. Did I say the 3rd? I meant the 5th. I looked at the calendar. It's available until the 5th. Basically, it's just extra free money from YouTube to me. If you are at all interested in becoming a YouTube member. If we could get another like 40 people, that's an extra, I don't know, 40 times 15. So that would be cool. But as I said, no requirement whatsoever. There are probably, in terms of what you get out of paying money, more valuable things that you can do for yourself. This is just like milking money out of YouTube. On the stock watch, you went from $3.94 to $23.50 because of Vinny the Lip. What a salesman. Listen, I feel it's important to be honest. I will inform you that I'm getting free money from YouTube, but it's not like it's, you know, the best value for your dollar. Also, honestly, I just feel like I'm selling so many things this summer. The Patreon has been very fun. I'm very happy with it. Obviously, the book has been incredible. But it feels weird asking for people to buy things all the time. You know what I mean? But such is my job, I guess. So, better value for dollar, YouTuber Patreon. In terms of like right until the 5th of September, the next 40 people that sign up for YouTube, your every dollar you spend, you can spend $5 on YouTube and give me like, I don't know, 18. No, yeah. So that's a pretty good ratio. Outside of that, Patreon's usually going to be the better thing. Although, here's the thing about Patreon. Do not subscribe to Patreon via the App Store, the Apple App Store. They charge you an extra like $2.50 or something. Yeah, that's what I mean. You pay $5 for a membership on YouTube. They give me your you give me like, I don't know, like $3.50 of your 5 and then an additional 15 on top of it right now. I don't know why. I guess they're really hurting for people to do YouTube memberships. Yeah, I think it's similar on Twitch. It's just don't generally subscribe to things at all on the App Store. Just go to a browser and do it. It shows me like how much extra money people are spending via the App Store. And it's just like, oof, I feel so sad. I think it's monthly. It's every time. Basically, like a $5 membership on Patreon, they'll charge you $7.50 every month. It's a wild markup. I assume they just advertise it to you as $7.50. Like you just think it's $7.50 if you look at it on the App Store, but it's actually only $5. Something like that. Anyway, the episode should be starting soon. Black Knight, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Robot Army. Allie, thank you for gifting. We will get the prediction up, yeah. Commercial by 5:13. Yeah, Mumsy, thank you for the 3 months in advance. If you unsub on mobile and then sub again, do you lose the streak? I actually don't know. Renee, thank you for becoming a robot over there on YouTube. I appreciate that. And the episode has started. Let me just make sure. Audio should be working on Patreon. Yeah, Amazon Prime sub is slightly less valuable than a regular sub, but it's another great value for you if you have it. Don't. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Robot Army. All right, I'm going to share the audio briefly. It's going to break it for Patreon briefly.
Yeah, just gotta move forward. I'm tired of seeing my allies go home because of him. While he
But now it should be working again. Oh, get it? Loopy? Because they were playing video loops. You can see my... Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Oh, you know what? I could just go here. This is what Patreon sees. Is my plant real? No. The star-crossed huggers. Rush, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to Robot Army. Natalie, thank you for becoming a robot over on YouTube. I appreciate that. Oh, look at Angela serving. Tier 2 or 3, yeah. I actually have such a ridiculous amount of windows open. Eastnick, thank you for the 66th. Vince did pitch to Ava, yeah. Oh boy. Alex, thank you for becoming a robot over on YouTube. Ice, thank you for the 70th. It's my fault, guys. It's my fault. We do have a prediction up. I just don't have it up on the screen. God, thank you for the subscription. Vader, thank you as well. Infinity. Laura, thank you. It was good cinema. Man, Will gives me good sound bites. Samantha, thank you for the 45th. We do need to get the emotes over on YouTube, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Keanu, none of them were actually your allies. What a promising start to what will be quite contentious by the end of this episode. It's so dramatic. Dude, you're not even an ally of Vince's, man. The only reason you're even remotely an ally of Vince's is because he sent all of his other ones home. That was good. That was a good segment. McCherry, thank you for gifting. Majara, thank you for the 57th. Thanks, Jack. It's so funny her saying, like, well, Morgan's been spending a lot of time with Vince. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Jake, thank you for becoming a robot over on YouTube. He really has burned everyone other than Morgan. Like everyone. But don't worry, he's about to try to burn Morgan. Wait, what? Since when? Who did she compete against? What does that even mean? I also have competed against some of the best gamers in the world. There's a guy that really crushed me in Halo, you know? Like, what do you mean? Okay, thank you for the third. I understand it. That is, in fact, a not even close for the prediction. Next prediction. It's got to be pre veto draw, right? They don't usually do veto draw, right? Well, maybe we should just do veto draw. Do we do a veto draw? That conversation between Vince and Morgan was, as per usual, a lot funnier in real time. That's the one where I was like explaining that he keeps going like, I should have just trusted my gut and put Rachel up on the block. And Morgan would be like, oh, I'm so sorry, Vince. I shouldn't have talked you into it. No, it has nothing to do with you. It was my decision. I just should have listened to myself, you know? I know, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done that. No, nothing to do. It was my call. It was just that every bit of my being was really thinking I should do it. Listen, you can't whip out the beanie too often. You need to save it for the right moments. Star-crossed huggers is wild. Oh, right. I was going to do the Will soundbite. Okay, this is going to get a little tricky for the Patreon stream because I'm going to have to manually mute this and then unmute this, and then you're going to hear me edit this, I believe. That soundbite's not as good as I thought it would be. I wanted to clip "It Was Really Good Cinema," but the music is a little loud. It's not quite right. We're back. Rachel has been working out. Which, quite frankly, is unfair because I've been so busy with this season that my workouts have been slacking. She's working out more than I've been able to. She should be busier. Oh, it's so true, though. It's so true. Okay, I thought that might be the case. Because there was this assumption that Kelly was going to use it on Vince, but knowing how Kelly feels about Vince, I mean, we just kind of had to assume because she was saying she would, but Lauren, I assume, was going to. Yeah, thank you, Lauren. You did it to yourself. I didn't need to. I'm so happy that the background voices aren't Riley yelling. That's what it used to be the first, 40 days. They didn't also show Vinny moping in bed all day until that moment when then he finally perked up. Normally they hold for playing. No veto draw. It's almost a guarantee that we get one next episode or next segment, right? Okay, so how about this? Is Angela in the next segment at all? Do we get any? Do I hear Angela or see Angela? Not somebody saying Angela, but hearing her voice or seeing her in the next segment. You guys see? Oh my God. Not only, so Will talked about how he's talking to Vince about Kelsey and he's like, I can't believe she's bringing him up or he's bringing her up. And then also there was an interaction between Vince and Morgan where she was like, hey, come talk in my bed with me or on my bed with me. Sorry, Kelsey. That sounded crazy. And then he was like, oh, yeah, it's like, who's this Morgan girl? You're showering with her, you're in bed with her. And then Morgan was like, yeah, I'm going to kill her. No, just kidding. And then Vince was like, oh, don't worry. She's like the least jealous person ever. And she was like, thank God. And he was like, yeah, there's like not even a little bit of that in her. Sheila, thank you for coming to Robot over on YouTube. I'm telling you, it's because they know what they're doing. At least, at the very least, like I know he knows because he's lying about it. I'm telling you though, he's already prepping himself for the conversation with Kelsey. This is me. This is me on stream. I'm being a little mess here. This is him talking about already prepping himself for his conversation with Kelsey. Oh, I didn't know you were jealous like that. I really thought you weren't so jealous. Oh, I thought we had discussed it, you know, like I that I would do anything it took to win. I really thought I had your permission. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm such an idiot. I'm just the worst. I just, you know, you're such a secure person and I'm not, and I just didn't even realize. All right, we're back. We're back. Oh my god, they're already telling me in the chat that something's coming here. Oh, it's the arm rubbing. Oh, we're gonna see Ava. Oh, I love that they're not afraid to go in on this. See, this is where you know Morgan knows too. Because Morgan guiltily tried to come up with an excuse for what she was doing. And it was obviously, you know what I mean? Fran, thank you for the $2. I agree with what they're saying. I do. Unfortunately, in this instance, we have heard that the boundaries have been crossed from the girlfriend. I totally skipped over the shower gag. It's not really funny to me anymore. We heard about this. I don't mind the shower gag. I just don't. I'm not gonna like burst out laughing. Vinny will always vote for us. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Bro. Finally have some luck, Vince? Really? This game has fallen into your favor so many times. You just don't take the path that's good for you. She's really in the DR saying this. What is wrong with these people? Why are they all so bad at this? I feel like we keep acclimatizing ourselves to the state of the strategy in this house. We're like, oh, look at this person doing an okay thing. But we're truly in the depths of strategy hell. Like, truly. Fran, thank you for the $5. No, Angela. No Angela whatsoever. Okay, so the next segment is going to be, do we get an Angela DR? Yes or no? Is Angela going to show up in the DR, or is she just going to be hosting in the back? Whatever, right? Do we get an Angela DR? That is the prediction. You're the Keanu of predictions tonight. It has to be a new DR. Yeah, yeah. We can try to do a poll on YouTube. It'll just be, we can do like, I think we should do like one poll on YouTube per episode. So what would be like the poll of the episode? It's got to be like something to do with the veto plan. How many long hugs? I think 2 for 1 will get on Twitch. But let me think about the YouTube poll idea for the future. It has to be something that like resolves at the end of the episode. Like, do we see X in the episode as a whole? Or maybe, yeah, maybe like a counting. Or no, I don't think counting. We have good ones for like the eviction because we can just like ask. Okay, we're back. We're back. Oh, of course, Kelly needs to explain that she's been there. Yes, Louis. Oh my god. What an entrance. Did they have a wind machine ready for that? And Angela DR. The clip on the floor.
I can be on the bottom.
Fergie, thank you for the 3 months in advance. Appreciate that confidence. The thing about Angela, if you found her annoying, is that you don't have to watch her on live feeds anymore, so you can enjoy her in very small doses. And I think surely even her most annoyed detractors can concede a little bit that in small, at least in small doses, she's a lot better than a lot of other people they could be bringing. You know what I mean? Like, you really want to see Casey come and host this comp? They were all very impressed with Lauren's strategy in this competition. It's a pretty good base from Morgan, yeah. Keanu's all over the place. Kelly's is a mess. Vince's is an absolute mess. So a forced reset every 2 minutes. So instead of it being like super difficult, it's more about getting better at doing it faster. I actually like this. I I just had an instinct to pause like I would on Patreon and like talk about it. Fran, thank you the $5. How good Vinny Dummy for the longest time. Yeah, it makes it more puzzly and it makes it more even as well. Like, this is going to be more sort of like instead of one person just running away with it. Now every round is an opportunity for any player to come back. They should have knee pads. That's brutal. I have knee pads for uh projects up in the attic. Lifesaver. I knew the second I said knee pads, I knew you guys were gonna be weird. So I was like, oh, now I need to explain. I had to replace the vent fan in the bathroom. That's what I got them for. But now I use them for all kinds of things. What I will say is, while I liked this idea at first, I feel like I'm getting lost. The constant reset is just not really working for me now. I like it in theory, but it's just not working for the way that they're showing it. Kansas, thank you for the 51st. I mean, I think as per usual, it's not really an indictment on the structure of the competition as much as it is the editing of the competition. I mean, we just spent what felt like 10 minutes just watching things that were entirely pointless. They didn't even try to fake us out to make it seem like anybody was going to come that close. And because it reset every time, there was never any build up at all. So don't love it. What was the prediction? We already answered it. Okay. Next prediction. I think Global's going to start to get really ahead of us here, so we're going to have to start going further. Okay. I'm going to jump ahead a segment. So I'm going to ask, do we get the 2-for-1 quote in one of the next two segments? Do we get the 2-for-1 quote in one of the next two segments? That is the prediction. And you know what I'm looking for. I'm looking specifically to hear I can own like 2-for-1. 1-for-1, 2-for-1. But I especially need to hear 2-for-1, not just 1-for-1. You guys like Wednesday, the show? I watched one episode of it. And I didn't continue. It looks really cool. Like the visuals look great. But it just did not grab me. It just felt, yeah, like a little too CW-y. IBN, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Robot Army. I have the energy of one of the main guys. I watched way too much of Yellow Jackets. Because that's also a show I did not like. But Nicole Maines was on the second season. And so I was like, well, now I got to watch for Nicole. And so I watched all the way through the second season. And then people are like, you got to check out the third season. So I watched like the first episode of the third season. McChambers, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Robot Army. I unfortunately watched Sons of Anarchy. I liked Sons of Anarchy for the first like couple seasons, and then I thought it tanked. Loving Dexter Resurrection. Here's the thing. So we took a week off of Tastemakers this week, in part because I'm completely swamped with Big Brother stuff, but also because I haven't watched any other TV because my TV broke. My TV broke, and so I can technically watch stuff on it, but like the screen's all messed up. And I'm trying to get it repaired, and they were like, ooh, the panel's on back order. We're back. I didn't throw anything at it. It just happened. I was literally watching the feeds, and it just happened. I don't like their numbering graphic. It's too hard to see. And also, Morgan just went from like 32 to 35 out of nowhere. It's weird to see American commercials as a Canadian. That's funny. Their poor knees. No sense to put up an ally. Interesting. Interesting thought, Vince. Let's ponder. I forgot how stressful this was. They were really putting themselves in so much into so much trouble with this Ava campaign. I can't believe it didn't backfire on them and that Vince wasn't able to use it against them. All right, that's one segment down. There is one to go in order to get the 2 for 1. Yeah, she did make the lasagna, and he did thank her for it. Global's already into the next segment. It's wild. I mean, that's the weird thing, because like this happens with Australian Survivor too, where like the episodes of Australian Survivor will be anywhere from 40 minutes to like an hour 30 with seemingly no rhyme or reason. And I was thinking, like, how does their TV schedule work? Like, everything's so regimented in the US. Like, you have to fit a very precise slot. Where can I buy the Veto Man? Yeah, I mentioned this on the podcast. Basically, I sent Matt Hoffman my book because he's in it. And then as returning the favor, he sent me he sent me 2 of them actually. He sent me 2 little Veto necklaces. Oh no, he sent me 3. And some Hoffmania stickers. Hoffmania. And also a shirt with his face on it. This is the shirt. We're back. The Veto neck, they're like maybe 3D printed. That chessboard is a menace. If you're not a feed watcher, that chessboard is terrible. It's never empty. There's always two people there. One of them is almost always Lauren. Silently like, okay. And Kelly wiping it down today was, oh my God, yeah. You're totally right. What's my elo? I actually forget. I had like a stint of like 2 months where I played chess a bunch. And then I stopped. Wait, am I still paying chess.com though? No. Thank God. How dare you? How dare you threaten me? That is not the 2-for-1 we were looking for. You know which one we were looking for. I was looking for I can't do 1-for-1. I can only do 2-for-1. I am the judge, jury, and executioner. You cannot weasel your way out of this, chat. What? But it's not fair. It says 2-for-1. I put all my money in one. Don't make me poop my pants. The answer is no. Final DR. Keanu, Vince, Ashley, Mickey, Rachel, Morgan, Kelly, Lauren, Will, and who am I missing? Ava. We have to go. We have to go to Final DR because Global's too far ahead. We actually don't have a ton of time for the like. There was so much that like what we've seen in this episode so far. I would call at best 20% of the content they had from post nominations to veto ceremony. And it took up 70 of the 90 minutes. There's so much that happened from here. It was like actually one of the wildest weekends of the season. I'm not on the recap tonight. I have the night off. Also, the schedule gets weird from here. I forgot about this. I should look it up so that we can talk about it by the end. Big Brother schedule. We're back. We're back. That's a play. Of course. Dude, that's what I was gonna talk to you about. Is so freaking wild to me. It would be like if Derek Levasseur. Right. I love that earlier in this episode we had Vinny in the DR. Morgan is the one person I haven't burned in this game. Is Vinny a huge biscuit? Building with 100 bits. The sad part about this for me is that they can't show, like, if they want to keep this up and pretend like Morgan might use it on Vinny, they can't show any of the funny stuff that happened after, like Vinny moping over it not working out, and then Keanu thinking he'll do Rachel instead at the last minute. We also haven't seen any of the Rachel like fighting with Keanu. We still don't have the 2-for-1, and we're running out of time. I really just wish they would shorten these veto competitions. All right, hold on. Hey, buddy. Hey. Talk to him like Vinny. I don't think he would like that. I don't think he would like that, buddy. Hmm. Oh, Kellis would do very well on Big Brother. He really like he'd be as aggressive a player as Morgan, but way cuter. He's a kitten. Because let me tell you, when he wants something, he'll he'll go for it. He'll tap you. He'll meow at you. Hmm. We're back. We're back. Okay, it seems like they're shutting it down. Oh. Oh, they're acting like he took it like a champ. That's not even close to the truth. Okay, we're gonna get into the Rachel v. Keanu now. Come on my lap. Yeah. Whoa. This is him baiting her. Oh. Next, think of it 25th in a row. Man, sometimes I wish this wasn't on network television because that would have been a fun soundbite. It's so funny because, like, I think what people assume about reality television is that it's edited to be more dramatic and ridiculous than it actually was. But we see on Big Brother that, at least with this show, it's the opposite. Oh, I forgot we're gonna get. Well, I don't know if it was if we're gonna see the argument. Sorry, Kelly. She said she had two sentences and then got pissed when he interrupted. Yeah, you're totally right, Vince. Putting it up in allies, it really is the dumbest game move you could possibly imagine. A dreadful decree. Rachel was the final DR. Isn't that right, buddy? Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Okay, that was the episode tonight. Um, I will say I was expecting better from Ashley. I don't think that was her best. In terms of like the lines. That was a little more Jimmy than like, I don't know, somebody who's good at it. It was just a little too prepared. I think that if I hadn't heard about it ahead of time, I would have liked it more. I think that's a big, I think I hyped it up in my head. It is also possible it was cut up. Because we did not hear one of the lines that they said Keanu said. They talked about how Keanu said that she what was it? They said Keanu said something about like her having done nothing in the game or something, getting carried. Yeah, but I think they said he said because they said something about the kitchen. So maybe I think that might have gone on longer. Yeah. So maybe we'll see more of the fight tomorrow. Right, because what am I talking about? Because there was a whole Ava got involved too. So there's a whole other section of this. There's a whole other section of this we haven't seen yet. Do you think the casuals like this from Keanu? I mean, honestly, I think Keanu continues to be good at the like when people do these sort of prepared lines to Keanu, I think he's been pretty good at the rebuttals. I think that like I think he handled himself pretty well. Now we'll see what happens in the second part that we haven't seen yet. Because that's apparently where he started to fall off, but he just keeps it simple, you know what I mean? I feel like that's generally a good tactic. Keep it simple. Don't rise to it. I mean, yeah, it's obviously passive aggressive to ask if they're done, but um I'm just trying to like I'm wondering if the better tactic is to wait until after the ceremony. I feel like part of the issue that Jimmy was having, and maybe part of the issue with this one as well, is that they're trying to do these at the ceremonies. And the ceremonies are so rigid to begin with. I feel like this would be better if you waited until after, like, and he goes like, the veto ceremony has concluded, and then you go in on then you start. Oh, Keanu. I wonder if that's the tactic. God forbid a woman Thinks about what she wants to say before. Well, see, this is what I mean though, because like Angela prepared her rant, but I think part of it is that she didn't do it at a ceremony. You know what I mean? Um, I just think the ceremonies are like entertainment sappers. I think it. I think that it is that. I think that like it's less about the preparation and more about the the structure of the ceremony. But listen, this is kind of like when we critique the best player in the game for small mistakes. Like I said at the start, it's like I came in expecting a certain thing, but I applaud anybody that's going to give us anything. I mean, this was way better than most. Most people just sit there and then they lay in bed all day and whine about it in the DR. um, ultimately, I will take Ashley prepping a speech. I will take Jimmy prepping a speech any day. Ashley is on my draft team, yeah. I still have my whole draft team there for now. Knock on wood. Ashley, Kelly, and Lauren. I actually feel good about Ashley. I mean, apart from the fact that she's on the block and theoretically could still go home. Like, I genuinely think that she's one of the best players in the house. I think she easily has the best reads. I think she's. I think when she's not being intentionally messy, she has one of the better social games. Unfortunately, she just loves stirring the pot, which is unfortunate for her game, but fun for us. Um, and I think she's only gotten better over the course of the season as well. Is Kelly's stock price at an all-time low? I mean, probably. Or an all-time low. I don't know if she's ever gotten above like a 3. 2-1-3-3-2-1-2-1. Something happening with Ava's talking to Rachel. They're talking about Mickey, I think. I genuinely think that they had a chance to flip the vote to keep Mickey against Vince. But Mickey just really screwed herself over. Anyway, that's what we've got. I think overall that was a good episode. Fun ending. Episode schedule. Good question. So we'll do this and then we'll wrap up. So the schedule from this is according to Hamster Watch. We have a regular Thursday episode tomorrow. Then we have Unlocked on Friday. Then the next episode will not be Sunday. It will be Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Then normal time Wednesday, 8 o'clock, 90 minutes. Normal time Thursday. Then we basically fully skip an episode. We go straight to the following Wednesday, from Thursday to Wednesday, September 11th to the 17th. And that will be a 2-hour episode. So they will basically combine the Sunday and Wednesday episode into one. It will be a 2-hour Wednesday episode, followed by a 2-hour Thursday episode. And then another Unlocked. Then a 10 p.m. Sunday episode. A 10 p.m. Wednesday episode. A 90-minute Thursday episode. One final Unlocked and or something on Friday. And then the 2-hour finale on Sunday that apparently starts at 8:30. What? Basically, the main thing you need to know for the coming week is that we will have an episode tomorrow. We will have an Unlocked episode on Friday. But then we're skipping this Sunday and we're going straight to a Tuesday episode. That's the big thing currently. Weird stuff. But I think it's like football stuff. I don't get why they don't just start the season earlier if they're having trouble fitting the schedule in September. But what are you gonna do? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed the format over on Patreon. Thank you to the YouTube robots. Thank you to the Twitch subscribers. Make sure you check out the Patreon in general if you want to see all kinds of fun stuff going on over there. Check out the podcast tonight. I will not be on it, but I'm sure it will be good. And then I'll be back tomorrow for the eviction. All right. See you guys.